What's this? Crash Thompson releasing a video that's under 20 minutes that didn't take 2 goddamn months to produce and is on an album that hasn't even been released yet? Holy shit on a Tuesday. Give your souls to Christ and conquer your fear of heights, because I think it's the motherfucking rapture. Well, first, shut up. And second, this album has actually been streaming since the 12th, and since I finally don't have a schedule that's composed of nothing but Rivers Cuomo's face, I can actually tackle an album in a reasonable amount of time for a change, and I couldn't be happier that the first album I get to review is from Sleater-Kinney. And I'm even happier that the album kicks more ass than Rowdy Roddy Piper during a bubblegum shortage. Oh dear God, have I been anticipating this release. No Cities to Love is Sleater-Kinney's first album in 8 years, so it's nice to see that between all the things that have been keeping them busy, they were still able to squeeze in some time this year to return from the dead and rock our asses off. Yes, people, No Cities to Love is fucking awesome, and believe it or not, no, I am not just saying that because I'm a petulant fanboy. This album is an excellent example of something you just can't fake in this industry. Chemistry. The way Carrie, Janet, and Corin work off of each other in every possible area is absolutely brilliant. Their vocal chemistry is superb. On songs like the title track, Fangless, and A New Wave, Tucker and Brownstein's vocal harmony sync up to a near perfection. You have to admire the boldness behind their vocal stylings. While we don't get quite the level of scale scraping that the Woods joyfully belted at us, the classic, forceful, intense, somewhat warbly, somewhat snotty classic SK style is still ever present. We may have toned things down a bit in that area, but believe me, we've only turned down from 12 to 11 here. It's nothing to worry about. In addition, Brownstein and Tucker have outstanding chemistry in their riffing, with low endings so chunky, fuzzy, and subwoofer punishingly deep, you often forget that this is a band that has no bassist. Jesus, Arcade Fire has like, what, 10 people in it? Even they couldn't write riffing this explosive if they had 10 more people in their band. The chord work is very choppy and has a wonderfully dissonant sound. They've basically taken the messed up chords that you used to make when you were first learning to play and turned them into kick-ass rock and roll. Even the lead riffing, while simple for the most part, is still insanely catchy. Hell, I found myself humming along more to the licks than the actual lyrics, which really got me some weird looks on the elevator, let me tell you. And the way the two of them fill the negative space between their riffing is just jaw-dropping. In the hands of lesser men, these songs would have sounded hollow as fuck. But Sleater-Kinney are not lesser. Nor are they men. Even the chemistry between their playing and Weiss's drumming is simply gorgeous. Seriously, this is some of the best beat crafting I've seen out of this band. On songs like Price Tag, Surface Envy, and Hey Darling, she is just beating her drums like they owe her money. The thing about a lot of these songs is, with the excellent riff-off going on between Ms. Portlandia and Mrs. Jackass Camera Guy, a lot of these songs didn't necessarily need to have powerful beats backing them up. I mean, the songs would have still stood up on their own, even if Weiss had decided to phone it in and spend the weekend catching up on House of Cards, but it's that extra effort, that commitment to deliver the best fucking beat that can possibly be laid that pushes SK over the top. Seriously, next time you hear some insufferable hipster say, Meg White was obviously the best drummer in indie rock, you show him this angle of Janet Weiss, and then this angle of your fist. I mean, okay, the vocals don't go to the dizzying heights of previous albums, the lack of any ballads or slow jams might deter some SK loyalists, and the album is a bit on the short side at just under 33 minutes, but those are really petty nitpicks in the grand scale of things. What we have here is a raw, punishing sonic boom of hard indie rock that you should not miss out on. Haven't heard of Sleater-Kinney? Pick this up, it's a great introduction. Have heard of Sleater-Kinney? Pick this up, it's a bold continuation of their sound. Happen to be deaf? Pick this album up. The deep, fuzzy vibrations put out by the low end will feel really good tickling your feet. Happen to be the kind of person who thinks that women can't be in proper rock bands because they should be busy making you sandwiches and babies? Kindly fuck off, and then pick this album up and realize how wrong you are. No Cities to Love gets 5 particularly good episodes of Portlandia out of 5.